it slows down, so there's only 6 minutes of change in 24 hours. Like the day gets a little bit 6 minutes longer or 6 minutes shorter. At the equinoxes, the light's changing into darkness, or the darkness is changing into light. 24 minutes a day it changes.
Wow.
So you can really feel how fast the light comes in, how fast it's getting darker, how faster it's getting colder. From here, the summer's over. And even if it's still warm out, you still see it in the light and the darkness. You can sense, wow, sunset's coming much earlier. Even though we're on the daylight saving time. So where we are here, true noon is 12:18. But when it's daylight saving time, it's 1:18. That's the true noon. And when it's 1:18, the shadows line. The sun comes up there, and the shadows between all these center posts, they just touch each other. It's a straight line.
Excellent.
The others don't do that, but it's kind of set up like that. And it's based on the I Ching, but it's really a super sundial to your horizons, as the east to west, north to south. But each post represents, it's not really the post, it's the space between the posts represents one of the grandparents. So you have two parents for two posts, two halves of the sky here, one half is father, one half is mother. So the daylight increasing half of the year is the father, the nighttime increasing half of the year is the mother. And then you get the 4 seasons. And you have daylight is increasing, but its nighttime is greater, it's winter. That's the father's mother. And then the father's father would be springtime when the daylight's greater and it's increasing. Then the mother is the nighttime is greater, but her mother and father on those courses. So then it goes to they have the 4 grandparents, then the 8 great-grandparents, or the 4 seasons and the 8 divisions of the season, same thing. It's just what's happening in nature also happens in our genetic code or our basic DNA. It's the same pattern. So this is just, well, the first year we built, we put up the first 32 posts, the first 3 circles. The next year we put in the 32, the 5th circle. So first year we did 4 circles. Next year we did the 5th circle with 32 posts. And the last year we worked out, we did 128 posts. But that's trees having to be cut down, stripped, holes cut in the ground. So it was, when I first got here, this was just bush. But it's a high piece of land, on his property, and it works perfectly. We got a good view of the south, good view east and west. But the sun always comes up late, so most woodhenges are made out in the plains, so you see directions. So this one, we just have windows.
Very nice.
But the story is pretty much told in the shadows.